Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Sagittarius, for July 2017. So it's for you, Sagittarius, for July 2017. You also have number 8 when it comes to the actual numerology, and when it comes to this month, when it comes to you guys. Number 8 is an amazingly powerful number. It is all about karma, it is all about destiny, and it is all about financial success as well. It is a very powerful number when it comes to personal success, career, and also there is a financial opportunity that is going to be available to you this month, that is going to be connected to these amazing energies. And also when it comes to you in general, feeling the way you're going to be feeling, it is a very happy feeling. It is the feeling of the new beginning, and it's the feeling when you're going to have so much energy. So when it comes to your health, for example, your health is going to be brilliant. Your health is completely going to be improving, and especially if you were suffering from some kind of long ailments and things like that, you will be able to feel the changes, and they will be very, very good. And it's all going to come with the fact that you're actually going to feel completely re-energized, which is going to have an amazing impact on you. In general, it is going to be very busy months, and especially when it comes to your health. The reason why am I saying that it's going to be really busy months, a lot is going to be happening. I just need you to take care of yourself, and I just need you just to remind you, when it comes to your health, I just need to remind you to kind of remind yourself to think about work-life balance. Work-life balance. Because if we just work, it is not good, because we are working, yeah, we are successful and this and that, but at some point we have to kind of stop it. At some point we have to kind of re-evaluate the whole situation and make sure that we're actually on the right track when it comes to taking care of us. And this is the realization that I want you to see. I want you to realize, to not to forget about the work-life balance situation, because it's a very, very important in life. If we work too much, we're just going to burn ourselves out, and if we burn ourselves out, we just kind of burn our energies completely, and then we just have no idea what's happening to us. Because our energy levels are so low, and we are unable to kind of move on with certain situations in our life. And that's why I just want you to remember the work-life balance, to remember to make sure that if you're working a lot, also to take some time off, or to take care of yourself, to try to relax yourself and things like that, okay? But in general, the health is going to be quite good. Okay. What I was going to say is that on the 5th of July 2017, the 5th of July is going to be such an important day, honestly, seriously, for real. And the reason why the 5th of July is going to be such an important day when it comes to you guys, especially for those of you that are in relationships, especially for those of you that are in happy relationships, this is going to be the time when your relationship is just going, something very wonderful is going to happen in between you two. So if you're not married, for example, you may want to get married on this particular day. You may ask your partner a question, or your partner may ask you a question, or you just kind of will get even closer together, or you know. But the bottom line is that the 5th of July 2017 is going to be so important on so many different levels for all of you that are in relationships, okay? Because after this point, you're just going to realize that your relationship is going to go on the whole next level, full of understanding, full of compassion, full of love, and seriously, if you had even fights with your partner, if you just didn't get on for whichever reason, you know, the 5th of July is also going to be an important day, because this is the time when you're actually going to get closer together. You're actually going to work on a problem if you had a problem, and the bottom line is that you will actually end up loving each other even more and wanting to take your relationship even further ahead, because you will realize how much you actually love each other on this particular day, and what you want to do with each other, you know, in the future. And you will feel exactly the same, and it will feel great, and you will be very, very happy. This is a really happy day. And also, if there is something very personal that you've been hoping for, waiting for, when it comes to you and when it comes to your partner, 5th of July, it's going to be a very important day, not only because your relationship is going to go on a whole new level, but it's going to be a really important day because there is something really wonderful going to happen, and it all depends on what you were hoping for, what you were waiting for, what you were hoping for, and it involves your partner, it involves your life together and things like that, because there is something very bombastic going to happen, that your wishes are going to be fulfilled and you're going to feel absolutely ecstatic after this point. Very, very good day for those of you in relationships indeed. Another important day is going to be on the 14th of July 2017. You see, first of all, the 14th of July, you're gonna there might be like a little loss of something. You may lose something, like when it comes to like a personal gain, you know, when it comes to like you hoping to maybe gain certain amount of money or whatever, there may be some kind of like a loss when it comes to that, but it's not going to be really bad, and it's not going to be something too negative or something like that. It's just something that you were hoping for. Oh yeah, it's just gonna make it okay, whatever, you know, maybe next time, that type of thing. I don't think that this is going to be too negative or too like really that is going to make you feel really bad or something like that. But after that point, this is really good. This is really, really good. You also have a yin yang here, because after this point you are going to actually get a new inspiration, and that loss that you are going to deal with is going to make you worried, and this worry that you are going to have, it's actually going to give you new inspiration, which is going to become a new potential when it comes to you a kind of being ready for anything, when it comes to you kind of like starting the whole new journey in your life. And it is not going to feel that big straight away. It may not even seem that big straight away, but the bottom line is that out of this negative situation, something very interesting is going to come out of that, is going to make you feel so much stronger. After this point, you will be ready for certain things that you weren't ready before, because this particular situations happen, and then you're gonna get your balance back. Then you will be able to get your balance back, especially when it comes to like your working situation, your working life, and when it comes to other things in your life. This is really going to have a really positive impact indeed, because you're also going to end up with a very interesting choice after this point. What else I was going to say to you, that on the 23rd of July, it's probably the best day, seriously. Oh my goodness, yeah. When it comes to your personal success, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to you actually feeling finally that you have achieved something really big in your life. And this is really important for those of you with the businesses, or for those of you that are having a private, self-employed, or also for those of you that are waiting for some kind of promotion, or for those of you that are waiting to step up in your career if you wish to do so, or for those of you that are looking for a job. You see, for something special, it's going to turn up on the 23rd of July 2017 for every single one of you. Even if you are retired, there is a really big success going to come towards your way. Something that you were hoping for a long time, something that you were waiting for a long time, something what you were really focusing on for a really, really long time. Now this success is actually going to come through. Very, very important. Whatever you do, whichever job you do, if you're retired, university, college, it all depends, because that is just going to give you the whole new sense of direction. That is just going to give you the whole new sense of beginning. And after that point, this is going to be so good, because you will be able to be free with kind of your life. You will be able to do other things in life apart from just maybe focusing on certain things until they get better. You see, after this moment, this is just going to be such a highly spiritual moment for you indeed, and it's going to make you celebrate. You will want to celebrate on the 23rd of July 2017, or after this moment, you will actually want to celebrate, and you will feel absolutely ecstatic about it. And just remember, it's all connected. It's number 8, it's your karma, it's your destiny, it's all connected with your past, it's all connected with what you've done for such a long time, it's all connected to your way of thinking. And however, the success is going to be amazing on the 23rd of July. Something that you were waiting for a really long time. Very, very good indeed. Okay, let me just start with, sorry. Let me just start with the beginning of July 2017. The beginning of July 2017 is going to be actually really, really good because the beginning of July 2017, you will there is a very interesting situation actually going to manifest in your life. And this particular situation will make you reevaluate what you do and will make you reevaluate your kind of balance in your life. And also somebody is going to need your help. Somebody is going to need a little bit of your knowledge. When I say your help, I'm referring in this very position, somebody is going to need a little bit of your knowledge with something that you have done, something to do with your career, something to do with the knowledge, with a certain knowledge when it comes to the finances. And it's actually, you're really going to enjoy this. You're going to enjoy this, and you're going to enjoy like giving an advice, and that other person is also going to benefit from it quite a lot. And this other person is going to be connected to you. It's not going to be just anyone, but it's just going to be somebody who's going to be connected to you, whether it's going to be like a really important family member or somebody who you really, really like, somebody who may need your just a help or advice, but this person will mean to you a lot. So automatically when you give them like really fantastic advice, they're also going to feel really, really good, and you will actually turn their life upside down in a good way after that point. And that's going to really make you feel really good, because as I said, this person means to you quite a lot. And also there is the whole new beginning. You see, there is the whole new beginning that you will actually want to go to, that you will want to that will actually happen here at the beginning of July 2017. The new beginning. First, there is going to be recognition when it comes to your work, when it comes to your what have you done so far, when it comes to your achievement. This is going to be the starting point of your recognition in the first part of July, and you're actually going to be, somebody's going to let you know, you're going to be let know, and you will be aware of the fact that you're actually starting to become a very valuable part of that particular company or that particular group. Or if you're like a kind of working for yourself, this is also going to be really important starting point at the beginning of July, when you're actually going to start being recognized in such a way that is going to have an amazing impact on you. And also automatically it's just going to become like a brand new beginning. The brand new beginning is actually going to be connected to this amazing situation, and this new beginning is also going to be connected to the fact and connected to the new situations in life which are kind of going to make you feel a little bit nervous, a little bit kind of uneasy, a little bit scared, and you will be like, oh my god, are you actually going to really, really like it? After that point, because it is going to be step in the right direction, there is no doubt about it. There is also going to be beforehand, what I didn't mention beforehand, that there is going to be like a little competition. First, there will be like some kind of little competition at work, or like if you're self-employed and maybe other people are doing similar things to you. God knows what this is going to be, but basically it's going to come in the form of competition. And this particular competition, it's actually going to you will get this competition. Through this competition you will get recognized. This is what I didn't mention before. Okay, what else I was going to say? And then after that point you have the whole new beginning, and this new beginning is just going to be absolutely mind-blowing for you. As I said, you will be scared a little bit, but it is just going to be the step in the right direction, and you are going to like it, and it will all make sense to you. Don't worry. Other part of July, the mid part of July 2017, there is also going to be the certain situation that is finally going to get resolved. Whether this is going to be some kind of court case, or it could be like some kind of decision, whichever decision that you're waiting for, and you've been waiting for a while. Maybe you haven't heard from these people, maybe you filed some kind of a form and you're waiting, and just took so much longer than it actually took, and you were so worried about what the decision is going to be. This is very deep, this is very personal. You don't talk to other people, or don't talk to too many people about this particular thing. Let me just tell you something, that this judgment that you're gonna have, or this decision that you're gonna have, it's actually going to work in your favor. You don't have to worry about it, because after that moment, the worst is literally going to be over. It's just something that you were really worrying about, something that you were really thinking about. Oh my god, you're gonna lose this, you're gonna lose that. No, it's gonna be absolutely fine. You're gonna realize it's gonna be fine, and the worst is going to be over. Okay, and also you will realize, wow, you actually kind of escaped something that could have been much worse. if that makes sense. So it's all going to be good, you know. It is going to shake you up a little bit. It's going to make you think, you know, like a little bit. You're going to be like a little bit paranoid, and it's going to make you think about certain situations in your life. It's only because this is going to be the part of, you know, like something that was just making you worried for a really long time. The bottom line is you're actually going to go through this, and the worst is going to be over, and you will realize mid-July 2017 that you actually escaped something that was driving you crazy for quite a while. And it is going to be really, really good, because after that point, after that moment, you are going to actually, you will want to have a swift change. You see, this is what I like. At the end of July 2017, what I like about you is that you will actually want to, take care of yourself. You will want to make a little change. You will want to travel. This is what's going to happen. Whether you plan to travel at the end of July or not, at the moment as we speak, that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, because by the end of July, by the time July comes, you're actually going to realize that there is something really quickly going to happen. Remember, 23rd of July is going to be important. Remember. Then after that point, at the end of July, after that, there is going to be a really nice, swift change. You're going to like it. Things are going to start flowing in the right direction. You're going to be able to relax a little bit, chill out a little bit. And remember what I said to you, it's very important for you to actually chill out and make sure you have the right work-life balance situation. And I'm glad I'm seeing that you're actually going to plan the journey, which is going to happen at the end of July 2017. And this kind of journey that you're going to plan, it's actually going to be very important, because it's going to mean to you quite a lot, and it's also going to be like some kind of plan of some kind of celebration. So that's why it is all going to seem like a really nice celebration when it comes to you see. And this is why I think that this is really interesting. And also there is a burden, certain burden that you had for a really long time. There is some problem that you had for a really long time. The end of July, it's actually, there are 2 or 3 other people that are very close to you, like your friends or like a family members. But I really feel like in these situations, these are like a friends, very close people that you know for a really long time, that you know for a while, that you will kind of be in touch with. And these particular people are going to have such an amazing influence in you, and you are going to be able to deal with a certain problem or act on a certain problem that was bothering you for a really, really long time, but you just didn't want to admit to yourself that that particular problem has been bothering you that much on that particular scale. Your friends are going to actually play a very, very important role, because through them, with them, you're going to get this really good advice what to do. It may seem like a quite unusual advice, or it may seem like quite little advice, but this advice is going to be absolutely amazing, because it's just going to, you know, redirect you slightly towards the right direction, and by forgetting the certain problem and leaving a certain problem, certain burden behind. Something was part of your energy, certain burden, and your friends are going to be able to help you to get rid of that burden and start a new whole point in your life. Okay, and what else I was going to say is that you see, it's just that there is a certain vision that you are going to have at around the end of July 2017. You see, whether this certain vision is going to happen at around the time you plan this journey, or whether this certain vision is going to happen at around the time you actually go on the journey, but it's most certainly going to be connected to that journey that you're actually going to plan. And this realization is going to be very interesting, because it's going to be connected to kind of a bigger picture on what you want to do later on and what you want to do in your future. It's just not too much different to what you do now, but it's just kind of very interesting idea going to form, and that idea is going to make more sense more and more as the time goes by. Okay, very, very good indeed. What I was going to say, that there is like a, for example, there is also a certain conflict that I'm seeing you having, and I forgot to mention this. There is a certain conflict that I think that I'm seeing that you will actually have, and this particular little conflict that you will have is going to be with somebody who you work with, or it's going to be somebody who you're going to meet through your work, or it's going to be somebody who, and this is also going to happen at around the mid-July 2017, this little conflict you will have with somebody, But then after that point, I just need you to be a little bit careful, almost as if you will be battling for something. You will be battling for some kind of attention, or you will be battling for something. However, this is going to be like some kind of conflict, and I just need you to be a little bit careful. So in the mid-July, I just need you to, like, if you feel like somebody could be negative, if you feel like somebody, and this is somebody of an authority that actually may have a little conflict with you. So all I want you to do is just keep calm and try to kind of be smarter than just argue or something like that. Try to kind of walk away from the situation, and then come back, and then it's going to be absolutely fine. Because whatever it happens, there is some kind of little lost opportunity going to be after that. But it doesn't matter, because after that point, there is a new realization going to happen to you, and a new starting point is going to happen to you. So all this is kind of meant to happen, but just also try to keep certain things to yourself mid-July, especially when it comes to your personal life, your like finances and things like that. You know, you can say to your best friends, talk to your best friends about it, but just don't talk to people around that you work with or something like that, because of this particular conflict that we have here. I just don't want this person to use this kind of thing against you. I would highly suggest like something like a labradorite. Labradorite is absolutely brilliant because it's going to protect you in this type of situations, especially when somebody's having like a negative feelings or negative, basically negative feelings or negative energies towards us. Labradorite is basically going to protect you by attracting the powerful spiritual energies. It's an absolutely fantastic crystal which is going to protect your aura against this type of people with negative thoughts, for example, and that can affect us sometimes. Even if we don't, even if they don't talk to us, you know, they can just have this negative energies towards us, and it depends if they're like really old spirits and things like that. It depends how powerful their energies are, and if you are really like kind of vulnerable, you know, then your personal energies are kind of vulnerable, and you can get affected easier. And that's why labradorite, something like this, can actually protect you really nicely. And labradorite you can buy on my website, and my website link you can get at the bottom in the description. Okay, and what else I was going to say, that you know what is really interesting as well when it comes to you in July? For those of you that are actually looking for love, you see, there is someone very interesting that it's actually going to start manifesting in your life. There is somebody quite different, somebody who you wouldn't normally go for, somebody who is like a very busy, somebody who is like all around the place, but somebody who is also very free spirit, somebody who you will really look up to, somebody who is just going to give you lots of ideas about your life, and somebody who will automatically will fancy this person. At the end of July 2017, this particular person is just going to make you feel like basically it's going to make you feel like really good about yourself. And this person you don't know yet, you haven't met yet, you will come across this person at the end of July. There are other people going to be around, whether this is going to be at work situation or whether you're going to be out somewhere. However, this particular person you're going to meet for the first time, and you're going to fancy them immediately, and you're going to feel attracted to them immediately. And what you're going to like is that not only you will find them extremely attractive, but they will make you almost immediately, that particular person is going to make you feel really good about yourself. They will tell you exactly the right things you want to hear. They will sense exactly the right thing about yourself, and they're going to make you feel really good, because they will be talking about things that you want them to talk about. They will be picking on things that you really wanted to pick on, and this particular person is going to really leave a really massive print on you, to be quite honest, because it is just kind of shake things a little bit, you know. And even if you didn't want to find a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you see, this person is still going to be there to shake your life a little bit, you see. And you are going to have a very interesting realization through this person. This is somebody who is on one hand going to be very spiritual, and on another hand a businessman. You have got a half and a half. You can be completely spiritual spiritual, and you can't be a businessman at the same time. Somebody said to me, what, businessman, spiritual? No, it doesn't make sense. Yes, it does make sense. What do you mean it doesn't make sense? Of course it does make sense. So it's going to be somebody who is spiritual and who is also, you know, spiritual on one hand and a very business-like on another hand. Somebody who really takes care of their work-life balance in such a wonderful way that this is going to be absolutely perfect person for you when it comes to you actually kind of going on with that energy. But also, not only that you're going to feel very enlightened around this person, not only that you're going to fancy this person immediately, not only that you're going to feel a very secure around this person. You're going to feel a certain power around this person that you will have. You basically will want to do things with this person you haven't done before, and automatically you will be able to place this person in your future. You will be almost automatically be able to plan your future with this type of person. This is how significant this person is going to be, that I'm seeing that you're actually going to meet at the end of July 2017. My goodness, what an amazing month, guys, for you. I really hope you liked my reading, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Don't forget to like, comment and share me on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.